Hi, I'm Jason Houtsma, guitar instructor for worshipartistry.com. In this YouTube video, we're going to be teaching the kind of the intro. It's really the signature riff of Phil Wickham's Your Love Awakens Me. If you want the full lesson with electric guitar, second guitar, I use it for acoustic, but you could do electric as well as bass, drums, keys, everything you need to play this song, and you don't need any tracks. You can go head over to worshipartistry.com and see all we have to offer there. But if you just want to stay on YouTube, let's dive in. Now, clearly, the signature riff of this song is that opening riff. And it comes in quietly and then builds. And so what I did to actually kind of recreate that feel is, you could swell in on a wah pedal even, or a volume pedal just to kind of bring it up. I chose to play it a little bit differently, which softens the sound. So what I did is, I'll play it for you here. I'll play the quiet part, and then we'll go through that, and then we'll go through how to give that a lift. So here's the first part. So all I'm doing there is the timing is always going to be the same. It's going to go 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. Once again, 1 E and a 2 and 3 and 4. And I did pull offs to start. So my ring finger's on that 16th fret, pointer finger's on the 14th. So we're doing that little trill there. You're plucking, pull off to 14, back on, got to the high E. So you're playing 4 notes, but you're only picking twice. Then we walk down, work down to the G string, and then back to the B. Then we do the same riff, but this time we come up to 16, and actually we don't drop to that 14th, we just stay there and slide out of it because we're about to go into where we hit nice and big. So once again, so that's the quiet part. What we do to give it a lift now is we're going to move away from the hammer-ons and pull-offs, and we're going to pluck it, pick it really aggressively. So it's going to have this kind of a feel. So we're playing the same notes, except for one variation, which I don't know if you caught it there. The first time we play it this way, and the second time, we don't drop back to that note. The synth does, but the guitar doesn't. So we just stay. 4. So it's a slight adjustment. And depending on the way your band is, you can totally play that extra note or leave it out. I think I sometimes varied back and forth. It just kind of emphasizes those specific notes and then lets the synth kind of do the rest of the work. Really just doubling what the synth is doing. So one more time all together, it's going to sound like this. Now, the one thing to watch for is catching your open strings by accident. And so to help kind of mitigate that issue, when I'm on that B string specifically, I'm using my pointer finger to touch that G, and I'm using my ring finger and my pointer fingers there also, touching that E. So it allows me to be real aggressive. And I can kind of, it gets a little bit chunkier, doesn't have to be quite as tight in terms of your movement, but you still get that same aggressive sound. So I have a loop of that down below. Go ahead and give that a shot, and then let's take a look at the verses.